Hey, what's up everyone? This is Two-Way Enthusiast. I'm here with, I don't want to call it a knife review because I just got it yesterday and I've done nothing with it. So, more of a first impression. This is the Morakniv Basic 511. I saw this advertised and on Blade HQ. Blade HQ wanted $8.99 for it, plus shipping. And I saw it on Amazon. They wanted like $9.95 with free shipping. So me being cheap, I got it on Amazon. So I didn't really look into it. I mean, I just kind of saw it and went, it's a fixed blade knife. I can carry 3 inches at the state where I live. So this has a 3.5-inch blade. So I didn't really have a ton of interest in it because I couldn't carry it. And then it didn't have a full tang. And I was like, well, it's a $9 knife, how good can it be? Then I started just seeing stuff from reviews and whatnot about how awesome these knives are. Like really, really good, like way beyond what they're sold at. Before we start though, just a few basics on it. It is 8 inches in overall length. Let's see here. So it's about 8 inches in overall length. The blade's 3.5 inches. Blade's a clip point blade made of high carbon steel. Handle's 4.625 inches. It weighs only 2.7 ounces, which is pretty cool. And let me tell you, it comes sharp. I was actually able to shave a little bit of hair off my arm with this thing. I tested it. And that almost never happens. I would actually say that this is probably the sharpest I have ever received any knife right out of the package. And let's see if I can just show you the stamp from the company. Mora knife, which I'm probably saying wrong, but what are you going to do? So Mora knife made in Sweden, and it is carbon steel. Some of these also come with fire starters in the sheath. This one doesn't. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get a piece of paper just because, we either have to do the hair shaving test or the paper test, because if it can cut paper and shave hair, it's the ultimate survival tool. I'm just kidding about that. But before I get a little bit of paper, just to show you the cutting, the sheath. I thought the sheath was going to be an absolute, total, complete, and utter piece of junk that I would hate. You know what? I kind of like the sheath, I gotta tell you. I don't know why, but I do. The clip is actually pretty good. It stays on. I tried that a little bit yesterday, and it felt like it was very, very secure, and it was not going anywhere at all, which is nice. It has a drainage hole at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. It's got a drainage hole at the bottom in case any moisture is in there, using it in inclement weather. The other really cool thing is it locks pretty well. If you can just listen a little bit, you hear that positive lock. And it retains pretty well too. I was shaking it before, and you can see I'm shaking it now. And honestly, if you're out using this, like say camping or anything, the only way you're going to have the knife shake that much in your sheath is if an extremely large bear picks you up by the ankles, is really hungry, and just kind of dangles you over a cliff. And I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. And if it does, you have bigger problems than losing your knife. But hold on a second. I'm going to go take a walk to the far other side of the studio for a piece of paper. Just kidding. It's my garage. But just a second, and I will get that. Just to kind of show you a little bit here. And this is just regular run-of-the-mill copy paper. And as you can see, it does the job. And I did nothing to this blade but cut paper and say, wow, that's a really sharp knife. And, oops. Okay, that's my clumsiness, I believe. And by the way, Mora is not paying me to do this wonderful review because I have 459 subscribers and no one gives a darn who the heck I am. So I think they'll get by without my praise. But like I said, pretty good stuff here. Now they have some other knives. Boy, I made a mess, huh? They have some other knives that I've seen that I've actually looking more into, I think it's called the Bushcraft Black and the Garber especially. Now normally, I don't think I would have been interested in something like that, but those are actually full tang, the Garber. Looking at, after seeing what you get for $9.99, it makes me wonder, what the heck do you get for like $60 or $70? It must really be fantastic. And the other thing too is, I was a little worried that this would, maybe not be too secure, because I've seen a couple of fixed blade knives that don't have full tangs, and sometimes they feel a little wobbly. This thing is solid as a rock. I'm not sure exactly how far the blade steel goes down into the handle, but whatever they do, it's rock solid. Also wasn't sure I would really like this handle, but it's pretty good. I mean, it fits. I have medium-sized hands, and as you can see, it fits in there really well. If you have large hands, I could see it maybe being a little uncomfortable if this part at the end bumps into your pinky a little bit. So I could see that. But like I said, if you have hands that are maybe teeny bit bigger than medium to smaller, I think you'll find it very comfortable. It's extremely light. There's also a little bit of texturing. I don't know if you can really see it there, but there's a little bit of texturing, so it does feel a little grippy, believe it or not. And it's just a plastic grip. It's nothing fancy at all, but it really does the job. And I think if you're a knife person, I don't think you can really do badly with this, because I mean, if you're a knife guy, you probably have a lot of knives that you spend $50 or $100 or $200 on. So what's the big deal with spending $10 on this one, right? Or if it's on Blade HQ and you're already buying some other stuff, throw one in for $8.99. Like I said, really, really good bargain for the price. What I'd like to do is kind of put it through its paces, do some stuff with it, and then see how it is, see how well it holds that edge. Also, just take a look at that blade. The sharpening has some like almost like vertical texturing from this angle. You can see it right there. Not exactly sure how that grind would be described, but it's the only knife that I have that's sharpened quite like that. And let me tell you something, it really does the job on what little, like I said, what little I've done with it. Please take that into account. I'm not saying that I got dropped in the middle of the jungle and I was living with this knife and it, kept me alive or anything. But like I said, just from a guy who likes knives, this is a fantastic deal for $10. It really is. So if you're looking for an inexpensive, sturdy, fixed blade knife that's not going to break the bank, try the Mora knife. It's really pretty cool. And like I said, if you're already buying something on Blade HQ, I mean, if you're already buying one or two things, you're already paying shipping. What are they going to charge you? Like another extra $1 if you pick up a knife? Second or a third or a fourth knife, you pick one of these up, pay like an extra $1 for shipping, and then you get the knife for $9. I think you'll be happy with it. All right, I'll be back later this week with another video or three, and have a good one. Bye.